Welcome back to the cage for our next bout. Scheduled 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division between U.S. Army Green Beret Tim Kennedy and MMA's pride of South Africa, Trevor Prangley. Middleweights in the cage, scheduled 3 5-minute rounds. Our referee in charge now to give instructions, Big John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, went over the rules in the back. You're going to want a good, clean, hard fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Step back so we can start. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
As a child, Kennedy became infatuated with martial arts after watching the Chuck Norris movie Invasion USA, and if memory serves me correct, Fight Professor, didn't you come out on the short end of a fight with Chuck Norris on a TV show of his?
Well, yeah, it was the season premiere of one of the seasons of Walker, Texas Ranger, and Chuck armbarred me and arrested me. Of course, I got out later, but...
Kennedy looking for the takedown early. Prangley pinned along the fence, showcasing that takedown defense that you mentioned was the key in the cage for the South African.
Prangley showing good hips here. Very powerful.
Wizard takedown. Wow!
Beautiful hip toss, but Kennedy got right back up.
Worked a tight whizzer there, and now Prangley putting his weight on Kennedy. Opening minute of this 185-pound contest. Kennedy is 2-0 in Strikeforce. Prangley been fighting since 2001 as a professional. Fought for various promotions around the world. Took this fight on 3 weeks' notice. Worked with Daniel Cormier and John Fitch at American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, so you know his wrestling has to be sharp.
These guys are working hard right now, battling for this takedown.
I would have to say at this pace, the first guy that gets tired is going to lose the fight.
And Kennedy prides himself on his conditioning, so I'm guessing beautiful.
Nice right hook delivered by Kennedy, short right coming out of the clinch. Collar tie. Trying to work that tie plumb now, just the over-under, so we've got a war of attrition along the fence. Nice takedown by Prangley, but man, the struggle to balance by Kennedy is amazing thus far.
Nice little trip. Prangley told us that he likes to hit those little trips. He almost got it.
Prangley also said he is the master of not being taken down in the cage. Well, so much for that. Kennedy secures the takedown.
Not much you can do when you can't get your hips back when you're against the cage and your opponent locks his hands around both your legs. You're going up.
Plus, Tim Kennedy got to be one of the strongest guys in middleweight.
Sure. Punch. Yeah, both these guys walk around at 220. They're both pretty powerful guys.
Hips into the cage. You're good.
Working out of the half guard, Kennedy. 1 for 3 in the takedown department in the first round. Prangley 2 for 2. Now trying to pass guard. And from the half guard, Pat, what are you trying to do for, in layman's terms, half guard for Kennedy here? Or excuse me, Prangley.
Well, Prangley's obviously trying to get his guard back. Kennedy's trying to move to cross sides or mount. But you got to pay attention to the leg work. There's the mount. Prangley made the mistake of trying to post a leg. Made the mistake of trying to post a leg and turning. That opened his legs up. Kennedy can slide them out.
Kennedy smothering Prangley now with 2 minutes remaining in the opening round. He needs to posture here and try to do some ground and pound, and that's exactly what he's trying to do, Fight Professor.
That's exactly what he's trying to do, and I'm surprised that Prangley isn't reaching over with his leg to try and catch the fence and spin itself around.
That's not a good place to be when you've got Kennedy on top of you. He is tight on top. Look at him controlling the wrist there.
Yeah. Wing blocking. Prangley looking to backdoor escape, but Kennedy has his back looking for he's got hooks still in, but Prangley now carrying his weight.
Notice how he's switching sides. Kennedy goes from one side.
Oh, the tap! There's been a tap, and Kennedy submits Prangley.
All right, Trevor.
Lightning quick.
Yeah,
Tim Kennedy improves to 12-2, 3-0 in Strikeforce. Remember the name Tim Kennedy when talking about possible title contenders in the middleweight division.
I'll tell you what, Pat.
Beautiful hip tosses by Prangley. He had a couple of them. And Kennedy, you notice, smart, rolling through on those and coming right back up. That's good balance on his part. And then Kennedy, again, like I say, when a guy that strong locks his hands around both your legs and your hips and brings you up, you're going down no matter what. Not a whole lot you can do about that in that position. Later, Kennedy did a good job. He noticed, obviously, Prangley posted a leg, tried to turn into him, and gave up the mount to Kennedy. You don't want Kennedy. All the guys at CTC in Austin, Texas say, if this kid's on top of you, there's hell to pay. Then when he had his back, he's sliding off to one side, trying to get the angle on the choke, trying to work for it, then kicks his hips over, boom, tightens it up, and it's done. Great job. That's very technical fighting by Kennedy on the ground. Good stuff.
It was really interesting. You don't see people get this choke like that when the other guy's hipped up like that.
A lot of people don't realize either how technical Kennedy is. I've watched him several times. The kid definitely knows what he's doing. He's a very technical guy.
One of the biggest problems is once you get Tim Kennedy on top of you on the floor, how do you get him off?
Better be pretty strong and technical.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 3 minutes 35 seconds in round number 1. A rear naked choke ends this contest as the fighter taps out. He is the winner by way of submission, Tim Kennedy.